What in the world is going on? The space is empty. The car's outside. The quick jacks are upside down in the grass with fresh paint on them. All right, so what are we doing today? We're doing quick Jack TLC. Unfortunately, after we came home, Claudia, my wife, got COVID. She's a teacher, so one of the kids at school probably had COVID, gave it to her. We're all vaccinated and boosted, so she just has mild symptoms, but she feels crappy. I'm negative. I didn't get it. Miracle. So since we're all home quarantined, we might as well do some TLC on our equipment. So right here, if you look at some of my previous videos, I had rust stains on the ground. And actually, well, here you can still kind of see one right in there somewhere. It's a little bit of brown. It's hard to see with this speckled floor. I actually left it on there. I didn't care because then I knew where to put the quick jacks when I would put them under the car. But that's not good because you don't want them to rust away. So we have taken the quick jacks outside. We've flipped them over. We used our Scotch-Brite pad. Right here. We just used the green one. It was just surface rust. Scraped off all the surface rust, cleaned them, and flipped them upside down and repainted the bottoms. So now the bottoms, you can see where it's been scraping. Those, everywhere where it scrapes when it touches the ground, will rust. Now the scraping is fine. The problem is, I live in the Pacific Northwest, and it rains a lot, and it snows. And we get all kinds of weather, and we get hot and we get cold. So when I would drive the car in the winter season and spring, the car would just drip on it. And in the summer, the AC would drip on it. So where it was scraped off, it was rusting. And that's not good. As good as you take care of your car, take care of your equipment, take care of your workspace, keep it nice and clean, and everything will be fine. Ask any mechanic, no matter what industry they're in, a clean workspace, clean tools, and clean equipment makes your job easy. You hate working with tools that are greasy and dirty, hate working with dirty spaces, and because all that goes to what you're working on, whether it's a car, a boat, a plane, whatever. So take care of your stuff, it'll take care of you. I do have some stuff coming this week, and we are going to change the entire stance and setup of this car. But I'm not going to tell you what that is yet. Just keep watching for it. It's coming this week, and I'll try to record the video this week and put it out by next weekend. But stay tuned. That's what's next. Real quick, let me show you the car also. I have not polished it. All I did was clean it, but because I had polished it previous times, it actually looks really good. And though there's a few little scratches here and there, I might not polish it. I might just live with the way it looks, save the polish for next year, because one thing about polishing is the more you polish the car, the thinner your paint and clear coat is going to get, little by little. So where's the biggest scratches? Right here. The biggest scratches are right there. But that's actually not bad. Trust me, this car was way worse before I polished it, even last year. And this year it looks really good. So I think we're going to forego the polish. Then we're just going to live with the scratches we have, go through the winter season, go to spring, and then next summer we'll get it polished again. Or we'll do the full-on head-to-toe polish and make it look like glass. But I think it looks good enough right now. I'm not even going to polish it. I thought it would be dirtier and more scratched up from this road trip, and it's actually not. It's pretty good. It's in pretty decent shape. Little minor scratches here and there, but that's fine because it's a daily driver. So quick jacks will no longer be stored on the floor here. The floor is nice and clean again. No rust marks, no anything. It's just nice and clean. You could eat off it if you want to. I wouldn't recommend it. We have stored the quick jacks on the wall. When I initially bought these, I bought these hangers, and I didn't install them because I couldn't find the stud, but I found the stud using a stud finder. And I decided to hang them up. And the reason they're at an angle is because these damn things are heavy. So at an angle, I can put everything behind it. But also, when I pull this stuff out of the way, let me get out of the way here real quick. I'll show you one of these. Just pull this stuff out of the way. What I can do is, it has wheels on the bottom. So I'll push the wheels in, and I'll push it in, and then you can just pull this. And you don't have to lift it up. And then when you want to set it back, you just set it back, kick it out from the bottom, and the top will just sink right in. And there you go. Quick jacks that are stored. They don't stick out past the garage door frame, so they won't hit the car, plus the angle and the hooks. And both of these are in studs. They're not gonna come out. So there's no danger of it hitting the car. They're not gonna get wet from the car parking on top of them. So we should be able to prevent some future rust. All right, this is the car in the garage. See, there's plenty of space. Not even close. I'll show you a different angle from the front. Plenty of space, not even close. And there's no way for them to slide out any further than they are because they're in the hooks. So the bottom edge cannot slide out and hit the car.